The iPhone 15 has officially leaked not just some CAD renders, an actual photo of the iPhone 15 is here, and it confirms something massive. Something that Apple has never done before in its history. But before I explain exactly what I'm talking about, I've got to show you guys this image. It's a MacRumors exclusive. Right here, we have the full iPhone 15 design with some major changes, but it's missing some others. This is actually from Unknowns21, or you Redditor on Twitter. You can see him right here. Definitely follow him because his leaks are legit. I don't know how he gets his sources, but he is very good, and you can see his leak right here. Now, first thing, we see the front of the iPhone 15, and on the bottom, we see the USB Type-C port. So yes, finally, Lightning is going away across the board with the iPhone 15 lineup, USB Type-C, but there is a catch, which I'm gonna explain in just a second. But the biggest deal you have to realize in this image is that the chassis is no longer redesigned. Yes, we can see the dynamic island right over here. Finally, we're getting rid of the notch. Finally, that thing has to go, and it is with the iPhone 15. However, if you look at the outside edges, they are exactly the same as the current iPhone 14, and that's a big deal because we're expecting a full redesign for the 15 lineup, but it's actually only on the 15 Pro models, and Unknowns21 leaked an actual image of the 15 Pro. And the big difference there is that the edges are actually curved, not completely flat like the iPhone 14. Now, all of this matches up to something that Ming-Chi Kuo said back in September, saying that with the iPhone 15 lineup, Apple is gonna further separate their devices with different features. And if you've been following Ming-Chi Kuo on Twitter, you'll know what some of those are. For example, he mentioned that all of them are gonna have USB-C, however, only the high-end models are gonna have faster transfer speeds, like potentially even Thunderbolt, while the regular iPhone 15 is gonna be limited to USB 2.0, which is insanely slow. That's so disappointing. Also, he did mention that the new iPhone 15 Pro models are gonna have basically solid state buttons, no more physical buttons, but that is actually not coming to the regular iPhone 15, only to the Pro models. But before I get into that, I've got to talk about the best iPhone case I've ever seen, the Magic Stand case from our partner Case-Q. Not only is it surprisingly slim and durable, but it comes with a very strong 48 magnet MagSafe ring that actually doubles as a stand. Just pull out the ring and use it as a finger grip or a stand for watching videos at any angle between 40 and 120 degrees. And the best part is that it folds back completely flush with the case, so you can still use it with your MagSafe charger and accessories. So check out the link and the discount info in the video description below. Now, this new leak from Unknowns21 goes completely against what Shrimp Apple Pro was saying, because he said it would have the same kind of design with the curved edges and everything else, with him saying the design language is gonna be on the vanilla 15 as well, but Unknowns21 does not agree, especially with that leak he just shared. Now, he is reliable because he did mention that Wi-Fi 6E will only be on the 15 Pro models, not on the iPhone 15. And then of course, here is the image of the 15 Pro with the new titanium finish and the curve going towards the display, which is not coming on the iPhone 15. So for the first time ever with Apple's iPhone lineup, Apple is completely differentiating the design from the regular models and the Pro models. It's completely different. So later this year, the iPhone 15 is gonna be boring. It's gonna have the old design for a lower price, and the brand new awesome design with all the features is only coming on the 15 Pro. And the best part about Unknowns21's leaks is that they match up to the official CADs that Max Weinbach shared with 9to5Mac. They match up perfectly, and they do show the curve towards the side, kind of blending into the glass with a crazy camera bump. They also show how it's gonna be more rounded and more comfortable, like Ian Zelbo showed in his renders that he's working on. Also, they show the 2.5D front glass, which Shrimp Apple Pro showed off, kind of like the Apple Watch where it's flat and then it gets kind of cut down into the side and blended. And you can see how massive the camera bump is gonna be, but keep in mind, that's only on the 15 Pro. The regular 15 is gonna have a much smaller camera bump. And then Ian, of course, showed off these nice titanium textures. And of course, that's only coming on the Pro, not the 15. This is so disappointing. Apple is differentiating these models like never before, which to me means that the regular 15 is gonna be the same price. Again, no price hike, $800, while I think the 15 Pro is gonna get even more expensive. And you can just see here a list of features that the 15 Pro and Pro Max are getting, like for example, 120Hz ProMotion, not on the 15. New design, 2.5D glass, not on the 15. Thinner bezels, not on the 15. Titanium frame, solid state buttons, periscope on the Pro Max, the new A17 chip, 3nm, 8 gigs of RAM, Wi-Fi 6E, Thunderbolt 3, none of those features are coming on the 15, and basically this is the first time that Apple has ever done this, and it's absolutely insane to see the real image of the iPhone 15 already in February, right here in front of us, and it's not getting the redesign. And oh my goodness, guys, you will not believe this. Max Weinbach, as I'm filming this, just released new iPhone 15 CADs. Yes, official CADs for the iPhone 15 have been released, and apparently the iPhone 15 is gonna be a little bit larger, 6.2 inches instead of 6.1. And take a look at these CADs. You can see the 15 Pro on the left, the 15 on the right, dynamic island, just as we expected before. And oh my goodness, the 15 Pro camera bump is gonna be massive. It looks like it's basically the same on the iPhone 15 on the left, and there you go. That right there is gonna give you a huge difference in camera quality. Look at that. The iPhone 15 camera bump is small compared to the 15 Pro. Now, maybe it's getting quite a bit bigger, but compared to the 15 Pro, it's tiny. And you can see USB-C on both of them. But the craziest thing here is that according to Max Weinbach and these CADs, apparently the new design language almost looks like it is coming, because this does look kind of rounded. It's hard to tell in these CADs, maybe it hasn't changed at all in terms of how the glass works and if it's 2.5D or not, but it does kind of look rounded. I guess we'll have to wait and see for confirmation. If you're waiting for the iPhone 15 lineup, you better try to save up some money right now so you could get the Pro models, because these things are kind of gonna suck. Yes, of course, they have USB-C, they have the dynamic island, but they are gonna be so much worse than the Pro models. Apple is gonna make everyone want the Pro, and I'm gonna recommend that model for sure. So hopefully you enjoy these leaks from Unknowns21. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below, and click the circle above to subscribe for more videos like this one. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.